Hello, my name is Kevin Gilmore with the National Weather Service New Orleans Baton Rouge office located in Slidell, Louisiana. This is your weekly weather briefing for Wednesday, November 23rd. Starting off with a situation overview, we got a really pleasant day out today with ample sunshine and warm temperatures, but we'll see clouds increasing tonight. And for this briefing, we'll be focusing on two waves of active weather. One is going to be Thursday afternoon through the overnight hours and into early Friday morning, where we could be seeing the risk of flash flooding and a few strong to locally severe storms. A second wave of showers and storms will be possible with the main front passing on Saturday. That'll be mainly during the day, maybe getting to the evening hours. And then after the system passes, we don't really see a dip of freezing temperatures, but it does get a little bit cooler. However, highs do remain in the 60s, even getting back to the 70s early parts of next week, which would be nice with ample sunshine. Starting off with Thursday, to the left here is the 6-hour probability of precipitation from 6 a.m. to noon, and then the same 6-hour probability of precipitation from noon to 6 p.m. Thursday. We see that the rain chances are relatively lower in the morning, which is why we're advertising a mostly dry day other than maybe a passing isolated shower. But the rain chances really pick up after noon as a warm front drifts in from the south across the area, and we see showers and storms increasing area-wide. Even heavier rain possible to develop off towards our west will be racing towards the east through the rest of the evening and early overnight hours. And from here, this is where we might be seeing some locally areas of flash flooding. Timing for what we're thinking for that late Thursday into early Friday time frame. Again, we're kind of don't focus too much on the exact areas, as there could be a little bit of a gray area when it comes to timing. Some models are a little bit faster, some are slower, but kind of an idea, an average what we're thinking is around between 4 and 10 o'clock for northern and western areas, getting to 10 to 4 a.m. for eastern and southern coastal areas for this widespread heavy rain and thunderstorm risk. For areas along I-10-12 north is where we're going to be monitoring the risk for flash flooding potential. Areas to the south of the interstate I-10-12 corridors where we may see an isolated tornado possibly around that area. But again, severe weather is not going to be a substantial risk. The risk for flash flooding will be greater, especially in the area that we're watching for the northern areas like we just mentioned. And the fact this is happening overnight, please be extra careful when driving. Do not drive around barricades and always avoid flooded roadways. This is the forecast total precipitation from noon Thursday through noon Friday, where we're showing you those higher rainfall totals to the northern areas. For us, we're expecting around 1 to maybe 3 inches of rainfall in some locations. Locally higher amounts could be possible depending if we get any what's called training of thunderstorms, or thunderstorms that go over the same areas over and over, which could develop some local flash flooding concerns. To the right is a probability of 2 inches of rainfall. We see areas around 20 to 30, giving up to 50% for northern areas, and which is, concern for us as we're watching gives us a little bit greater concern for widespread heavier rain in that location, slightly less as you get towards the coast, as storms should be relatively a little bit more progressive. But again, anybody has the potential to see some isolated flash flooding, which is why the entire area is under a slight risk of excessive rainfall, or threat level 2 out of 4 for the entire area that we serve of southeast Louisiana and southern Mississippi. Rainfall rates of 1 to 3 inches could be possible. Again, just be careful if you happen to be traveling at night. Please avoid flooded roadways. Going into Friday, looking a little bit drier. Some of that lingering showers and storms, like we mentioned before, will be going across the coastal areas early Friday, and then you see the rain chances go down a little bit during the noon through 6 p.m. time frame. Be aware that this could be adjusted even lower based out of some of the latest guides we've been seeing, saying that we could see a mostly dry day, maybe some light showers or drizzle around, but not anticipating any widespread heavy rain. But otherwise, a really relatively drier day with mostly cloudy skies. Going into Saturday, that's where we see the main front off towards our west begin to progress our direction. Timing right now it's a little bit low confidence, but we're thinking somewhere between mid-morning through the evening hours, we may see another band of showers and thunderstorms that may deliver some locally heavy rainfall or flash flooding and the potential for strong to severe storms. Be aware that this graph to the left shows you the forecast total rainfall from 12 a.m. Saturday through 12 a.m. Sunday. This could increase based on some of the guidance we've been seeing, because this could be a relatively slow front, which would be slow to progress through the area. So be aware that we may have to deal with another round of showers and storms during the day on Saturday. But looking ahead after Saturday, going to Sunday and through the early parts of next week, like we said before, we really never get that Arctic connection behind the system. We only have lows dipping back down to the 40s and some upper 50s across the South Shore. And temperatures really rebound nicely back into the upper 60s, eventually into the low to mid 70s midweek. Can't rule out an isolated passing shower on Tuesday and next Wednesday. But again, overall, really nice weather, which is fantastic if you are a warm weather fan. So a quick summary, again, real nice day today. We'll see clouds increasing tonight. Focus will be on the 2 waves of active weather Thursday afternoon through early Friday morning, where we will be monitoring the potential for flash flooding and a few strong storms. Second wave with the actual front comes through on Saturday, where we may have again deal with flash flooding and some strong to possibly severe thunderstorms. Temperatures stay near to above average going into next week with ample sunshine and staying dry. That concludes this briefing. Have a great Thanksgiving, a great weekend, and a great week ahead. Take care.